This is Cindy Cisneros, owner of Creatively LLC, and this is the Create Well Minutecast episode 103. And today we're going to talk about the link between creativity and mental health. So in my three-pronged approach to wellness and creative people, this is the second step. So the first is knowing your creative personality. This step is understanding the link to mental health and creativity. And the third step is implementing a regular practice of creativity. So I want to spend some time talking about mental health and creativity. I think most of us are familiar in some way. We have some concept of the link between mental health and creativity, but it seems to be very kind of dual facing. And so this is something that I actually became very interested in as I was studying psychology. And this really is what put me on the path to researching and studying creativity and psychology and led me to a lot of the research that I did. And so this was the question that I had, and this might be a question that you have, is I was thinking about things like creative genius and a propensity for things like psychosis or mental disturbances, like Vincent van Gogh is a classic example in the arts. And then I was thinking about the healing aspect of arts, like creative therapies, like art therapy and music therapy and drama therapy and these, and how enormously healing they are. And I had this big question mark, like, well, what's the relationship here? So the first thing that I learned, and kind of hence step one of this whole philosophy that I have, is that there is a creative personality, that there are personality traits that are unique to creative people as a batch, right? And that is going to mean specific care and needs and strengths are true of creative people also. And so when I went back to my original question, it made it clear that those things either supported or met as needs, strengths, presentations, or not are going to lead to mental health or lack of mental health in creative people. And in fact, the research that I did showed that there was one very specific thing that creative people could do to care for themselves, which is step 3 in my creative philosophy, which is doing creative work, which is so important, you guys, so important. But going back to mental health and creativity, one of the reasons why these unmet, let's say, or unsupported or unknown aspects of your creative personality can lead to difficulties in mental health is, and I use the personality trait of authenticity often as an example for this. Creative people have this need to live in a very authentic manner. And if this is thwarted, for example, and you don't understand this need about yourself and you're living in a way that is suppressing your authenticity, you're likely to experience things like anxiety or depression, even numbness, lack of satisfaction and fulfillment in your life. And if you don't understand what the problem is in terms of lack of living authentically because of your creative personality, then treating symptoms isn't treating the root of the problem, and you're not going to necessarily find lasting relief. And so this link between what you're experiencing in terms of successes emotionally and difficulties emotionally in your life, and understanding how that links back to your needs as a creative person and with a creative personality is really important, and one way you're going to immediately find a lot of relief and clarity. And I'm quickly going to be, after this post, releasing another post talking about this, which is step 3, is with that regular practice of creativity. I hope this was helpful. I hope these pieces are kind of starting to link together and to give you some focus and some clarity. I would love to, if they are, give you more information and help you on your journey in any way that I can. Please contact me. I'm available for a free consultation if this is something that is resonating with you. Okay, bye.